I need you to trust me and believe in me. It just happened that I never quit. It just happened that.
Alright. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video on my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. And in today's video, I want to thank you guys so much for the support and everything that you've been giving to the channel recently. We just hit 1,000 subscribers yesterday, and by the time you're watching this video, we probably passed that. Like, it's been amazing. Like, I've never seen such a growth on the channel. Like, we've been doing an awesome job. I've been pumping out content. You guys have been supporting. Content support, and that has equal to the channel growing so fast. You know, I can only imagine what will be the future. We just have to wait and see what happens. And I want to reflect on the past, and in return to you guys, I want to give you some tips or some pointers on how I kind of boosted my way to 1,000 subscribers, especially from 700 to 1,000. Like, the growth was so fast. It was like 25 subs a day for like consistent 5 days, and it was just a good time. You know, how I got things to happen. And yeah, so let's get started. So these things that I'm telling you right now are coming directly from a person who just hit 1,000 subscribers. These are probably the most fresh tips that you can get because I just had done it, and I can tell you with experience. So the number one thing that I did right off the bat was go ahead and get a watermark. So these watermarks are things that are on the right side bottom of your video, and it's usually people put just a logo and stuff, but go ahead and get a subscribe button PNG and put it on that watermark, and that actually helped increase the amount of subscribers that I got. Because a lot of people, the thing is, they don't even know where the subscribe button is. Like, you have no idea. Some people actually don't know where it is. You know, for them to see that subscribe button, they might click it, because sometimes people don't scroll to the bottom to see the actual button. So if they see the watermark, they can still use that. So that will be a good way to start increasing at least a little bit of your subscribers. So here is the biggest tip I can give you guys, and that worked for me, is find a niche audience. So what I mean by this is that if you take a look at the mainstream tech YouTubers, you know, Marquez Brownlee, Linus Tech Tips, Mr. Who's the Boss, you know, these guys, they do big sponsorships. They review the main devices only. So if the Razer Blade 15, whatever laptop, whatever phone comes, they review it and they're done. They get their paycheck from the company, get their free product unit, and then they're done with it, you know. But they don't go into how the thermals are in depth. They don't do gaming reviews. They don't go like in depth. They don't make multiple videos about the same unit. And usually this is because they just don't want to bother with it. They want to move on to the next most trendy device, and that's understandable because of the level they are at right now. They can't be focusing on all the specific things. That's why there are smaller YouTubers specializing on certain products. And what I mean by this is because there would be a certain YouTuber, you know, who does all their videos about the Nintendo V. You know, I remember watching back then, and there would be a YouTuber who does all their videos about Fortnite, you know. Like, it's called capitalizing on a small niche. And especially what I figured out was there was a huge audience of people that wanted to know about Dell products. So the Dell Inspiron videos, so the XPS videos, there were a lot of people who actually wanted to know more information and stuff like that. There were really no YouTubers doing videos about these except for a few. And I realized, hey, I had the Inspiron 7567, I have the XPS 15, and I can give some information that these mainstream YouTubers aren't doing, and information that not a lot of YouTubers are doing. So if I am able to, you know, compete with these small amount of YouTubers, you know, stand out from them, then I'll be able to get a good amount of subscribers, a good amount of people liking my videos, because I will be the top source of that small niche. Now, finding this niche is one of the hardest things ever, you know, because for the most part on my channel, there are a lot of videos. I've done a tablet review, root videos, Dell Inspiron videos, sleeve videos, Windows tutorials. I've done a lot of stuff, but you know, I've been able to keep it around the technology theme, and that is one thing that you also want to do. You want to keep it in one theme. But after I found the Dell niche, you can notice that a lot of my videos where I talk about a Dell product have a lot of views compared to my regular videos. And that's because I've been able to, you know, capitalize on that niche, because I know that there's a huge audience wanting to know more. and me making these videos, it's almost guaranteed to get views because there really isn't too many competitors. And that's one thing that I want to tell a lot of people: don't try to be someone else on YouTube. So if Marcus Brownlee is your favorite tech YouTuber and he's doing a video about the OnePlus 6, don't do the same thing, you know, have a little twist to it, you know, try to talk about something that not a lot of mainstream YouTubers are talking about. And why I say this is because, you know, you gotta think of it in the perspective of a viewer. That's what I at least do. I think of it like, hey, is it worth watching me over someone with 6 million subscribers, or is it not worth it? And if I feel like it's not worth it, if I'm not putting something new on the table, then there's no point in making the video. So every time I make a video, I try to add something new to it. I try to make it new so that I am having some originality to it. I'm doing something that no one else is doing that makes people watch me for who I am. And you know, you probably noticed the t-shirt that I'm wearing is pretty tight, and this is a really cliche thing to say, but let me show you. Hard work pays off, you know? Because at the end of the day, you may find your niche, you may find all the little small tips to do and stuff, but at the end of the day, if you're not willing to put in the work, you're probably not going to get subscribers or views or whatever it is. Because at the end of the day, if you post only like 4 videos and you're complaining that you're not getting subscribers, you're complaining you're not getting views, that is how it is. Did you think that PewDiePie started off YouTube and started off with like 60 million subscribers? No. He started off with 0, 10, 20, 100,000, and then a million, and you know, he grew his way up. And that's why a lot of people don't, you know, make it, because they're not willing to put in the work. And whoever is willing to put in the work will start seeing results. And this is not me being cocky or gassing up what I did. This is how it really is. Like, a lot of people in my grade, you know, they're having fun playing video games, Fortnite, whatever it is. But me sitting in my room making these videos, I knew one day it would pay off, and finally 1,000 subscribers. And I know I'm speaking as if this is like a million, and to a lot of you this is really nothing, because for you to sit behind a computer and to just be watching a video and just to see the numbers 1,000, you're like, that's nothing. If I did it too, I could probably do it too. But no, if you haven't done it, if you're not doing it, if you're not trying to do it, you don't know what it is like to, right? It's just like me saying, hey, if I wanted, I could make $1 million too. That's not how it is. You gotta really do it to know how hard it is. And yeah, if you're a content creator, one thing I want to tell you is there are gonna be so many haters out there, you know, just telling you, hey, you should quit, you know, this is what you're doing is worthless, this is just pointless, and your videos are trash. If they're saying anything along those lines, if they're trying to put you down, just click on their channel, see how many videos they have, see how many subscribers do they have. Are they doing anything? No. Are they putting in the work like you are? No. So why should you listen to someone's opinion when they haven't got what you want? You know, if it's Marcus Brownlee, if it's Linus Tech Tips, someone with million subscribers, someone who you want to be is telling you what you're doing is not correct, you might want to listen to that, because they know from experience that, you know, what you're doing is not how it's supposed to be done. And that's when you should take, you know what, that's constructive criticism. Thank you, I might be doing something wrong. But if someone with 0 subscribers, 0 videos is telling you what you're doing is wrong, this is not how you do it, all that, just tell them to screw off, you know. Just don't even reply to their comment or just delete their comment. Just do whatever makes you happy. If making content is making you happy, if making content is fun for you, and that's what you should be focusing on, and then the money or whatever will flow in afterwards. I know it's a very cliche thing to say, but to be honest, that is the truth, and you know, that is what it is. And one last thing before I go, I want to tell you guys, never ever do sub for sub, because the worst thing that can happen is for you to have 1,000 subscribers, 2,000, 3,000, whatever amount it is, and for you to only get 10, 15 views. Because, you know, the worst thing is to have a dead subscriber base, and there are thousands of channels like that that have millions of subscribers but can barely get 10,000 views. You know, it's just one of the worst case scenarios that can ever happen to you. And that usually happens when you blow off from a certain video and people just don't come back for your other content or your regular content, or it happens when you do sub for sub and then people just give you the sub and they don't really care about your content. So it's always an important thing to remember that growing in an authentic way is the best way, because at the end of the day, if you have 100 subscribers and that's all you have, but they're active, that's better than having 5,000 inactive subscribers. So keep that in mind, and hopefully you take all of this into account. So hopefully this video actually helps you out, because the tips that I'm telling you guys are things that I've already done or I'm still doing, and they're things that have actually worked for me. That's obviously why I was able to get to 1,000 subscribers that fast. And hopefully this video actually did help you guys out, and that's why you're watching all the way to the end. And if it did, be sure to drop a like so the video can be seen by other people. Share it, do whatever you want to do. And just remember, when I started this channel, I never thought I would get to 1,000. Kept going, got here. The next goal is 2,000. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see where it takes us. And if you're willing to stick around, appreciate that so much. If you already stuck around from the beginning, appreciate you even more. That is it for today's video. This is Tech Alpha signing out. Once again, thank you so much. Peace out.